Hello, Deirdre. I am the Dapper Man, and this is going to be my review for Emma. Emma is a movie that was released in theater, and now it's not in the theater because every theater is shut down due to this coronavirus. Yeah. Anyhow, I believe this is going to be on live. I know it's on the AMC Up A list, A sub list, and I believe some theaters or some movie channels are actually allowing to watch the movie if you pay $20. Is this really worth $20 to watch? Or if the theaters open anytime soon, which it doesn't look that way, would this movie be worth waiting to watch? So, this film is directed by Autumn D. Wilde, who is that person that you see right there. She's never directed a movie before. She is a photographer, and as a photographer, she does a fantastic job at shooting this movie. I'm just going to say that out. I know I should be doing right now the what's the story, what's the movie about, but I have to say, oh my goodness, she has wonderful sight for film. Emma Woodhouse is a very wealthy, prominent bachelorette, and a lot of her friends come to her for advice. They seem to be also coming to her for relationship advice because she loves to do matchmaking. This is her game. She likes to match people up. She finds her friends. She sees somebody else like, you should go out with him. You should go out with her. You should get married and have a family and so forth. But there is a catch to her. While she's very well noted and amongst her friends she's very highly praised, her wealth and her upbringing has also put her in this form of pedestal where she believes she is better than anyone else. Seriously, she really believes she's the best person out there. And she also has this way of saying, like, I don't need to get married because I am the best and there's no one else that's going to be compatible for me. She makes some bad, ill choices with relationships, and certain people where they're shocked, and there's certain people who come out to her and it's like, I've actually had feelings for you all along, and kind of puts her a step back. It's like, no, you're not a good person, and they keep pretty quiet until it comes in this conversation at a friendly outdoor picnic, and she actually lets out and tells a particular friend of how she's better than her with this very pious attitude, and everyone's just like shocked and stunned. They don't know what to say, and it just lets people very quiet until when she goes back, return to her carriage. One friend of hers who has a liking to her puts her down. I mean, he lays the smack down onto her and tells her how she's not really a good person and how she should really think about how she is and how she should really consider herself as a decent person. I have to admit, I have never watched any of the Emma films. I know there's so many made. I have never read the book by Jane Austen, which this movie is based on. Apparently, a friend of mine told me she actually watched it and said it's loose. It's actually sort of loosely based, but it's actually better than what she thought. Me personally, I absolutely loved it. Now, I'm going to say I watched this movie. This is the last movie I watched in the theater. I know theaters are coming back. Everything comes back. I have to say, this is the last movie I watched. I was the only one inside the theater. And I sat wherever I want. And basically I sat right in the dead center middle where it was so nice. And it was the last showing of the night. And it was I want to say it was a Sunday night last week. I loved it. I absolutely love this film. And there's two reasons why I very much love this film. One is Anya Taylor-Thomas. She has very amazing facial expressions. You could see it from every type of eye roll, blink, smile, head nod, everything she does. It is absolutely to the T perfection. It is absolutely wonderful, and I enjoyed watching her every time she came on screen. She is fantastic in Split. She was fantastic in Glass. Not a very good film, but still, she was really excellent in that movie, and I believe she should have had a bigger role into the films. I love the comedic timing of both Bill Nighy and Miranda Hart. Amazing, wonderful, great Brit vets. They are fantastic in the role, along with some of the others. They are really good too. I didn't. In fact, when I come to think of it, I don't think any acting was actually downplayed. It was all very well. Second thing I very much enjoy about this film is the cinematography. Oh my goodness. What wonderful cinematography. Beautiful landscapes. Everything is just perfect. It felt as though every single shot in this film was done with such precision and with such care. It is a photographer's dream. If you love photography as much as I do, and if you love films of set in a period, lovely, beautiful, stunning, the dark wasn't too dark, it wasn't too grainy. So sometimes that's also a bad thing whenever a film is made and they film at night. You get loads of grain and you can't really see what's happening. This movie, the candle lights and everything is just right. It reminded me so much of Barry Lyndon, which is my favorite Stanley Kubrick film, and I just enjoyed it. Watching that film reminded me of this, and it reminded me of films like Wes Anderson, where every shot feels like it could be taken and put into a frame because it's so wonderful to see. So well done. This is a movie I would not mind seeing again. It was absolutely just brilliant, and it's something I hopefully that you will get a chance to see. If you are wondering why it's rated PG, it's right here. This again is another film that is the most G-rated film. No language, no nothing, just the nudity of a man's butt and a side of a woman's thigh. And that is my review for Emma. I have to say I very much was surprised because I loved it. It was stunning, but I don't think it's going to be back in the theater anytime soon. I think it's just going to go straight to the on-demand or the whatever. I won't keep saying Disney Plus because that's all I'm seeing on my Facebook feeds and people telling me, is this movie on Facebook Plus, Disney Plus, and every other internet streaming. I don't know. I don't have streaming. I have Blu-rays and DVDs and theater, and now one of those three is taken away, so now all I have is DVDs and Blu-rays until my PS3 or PS4 player breaks down. Then I'll have nothing. Well, I do have books. I have other things to keep me occupied, along with my job. Which is another reason why I have to explain why you have not been seeing much of my videos, because I have been working 50 hours plus at a job, which is considered essential. So, if you want to take that for what it is, it's been quite difficult. It's a difficult time for everybody. The only thing I could personally say, I don't get political, I don't get anything. All I want to do is talk about movies, and I love to express my faith in Christ. Is this: it will be okay. We can make it through this. We've made it through things before. We can make it through this. So with your love and your prayers and your faith, make this a time to actually spend with your loved ones, to make this a time to actually grow stronger as a community. Make this a time where we can actually do the right, correct thing, and to keep safe and to remain safe. And don't let this be the total letdown of what's going through your life. Maybe this is a good time for you and your family to actually start enjoying some movies. Maybe you have a bunch of, maybe not as many movies as I do, but have some movies like, hey, let's go ahead and rewatch these movies. Or a board game. Maybe this will bring you closer to time with in prayer. Maybe this will bring you time closer to look at the things and appreciate them in life. I don't mean to get preachy, but that's just something I believe I have to say in this video. So that's my bit on it. So hopefully, if you get a chance, and if this movie does come around, watch it. And let me know in the comments below, what movie are you watching? Or repetitively watching during this time? I would love to hear. I will comment back. I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are. And hopefully I will see you around. So be sure to hit the like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you around to the next review. I'm working on some video projects, so I'm gonna see how well I do. And take care. Have a lovely day. Cheers.